Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the eligibility requirements that you need in order to receive your middle class tax refund. And here in the overview they say, as you see, the middle class tax refund mctr is a one-time payment to provide relief to Californians. So I'm going to be talking about mainly the eligibility requirements for you in order to receive the middle class tax refund. And here they continue to state, if you are eligible, you will automatically receive a payment. And they say payments are expected to be issued between October 2022 and Jan 2023. So some of the residents have already received their payments, and I'm going to be taking you through the eligibility requirements. So on this page where they say determine your eligibility, it shows you the eligibility requirements that are needed for you to receive your middle class tax return. So, and one of them is here where they say you should have filed your 2020 tax return by October 15th 2021. So you should have filed your 2020 tax return by October 15th 2021. That's one of the eligibility requirements. And another eligibility requirement is you should meet the California Adjusted Gross Income, the CAGI. If I may explain this more, depending on different groups. For example, if you're married and filing jointly, your CAGI reported on your 2020 tax return is $150,000 or less. That means you're eligible and you'd be receiving over $1,500 as your payment. And that goes on depending on your 2020 tax return. As you see, for example here, if you're married and filing jointly and your 2020 tax return falls at 500,001 or more, that means you're not eligible or you don't qualify. And here it also goes down if you're in this category, head of the household or qualifying widow or widower, and your 2020 tax return falls between 150,000 or less. That means you'd receive $700 in tax returns. And if you continue here, this also applies same as above. If your 2020 tax return falls at $500,001 or more, there you do not qualify. As you see here, you can check where you fall and see what you could be receiving. Also here it says if you're single or married but filing separately and your 2020 tax return is at $75,000 or less, that means you'd receive $700. And here as you go on, depending on the category you're in, if your 2020 tax return fall at $250,001 or more, that means you don't qualify. And that's the second eligibility requirement that is needed in order for you to receive your middle class tax return. And another eligibility requirement is here where they state you shouldn't have, or you are not eligible to be claimed as a dependent in the 2020 tax year. So if we go on and we continue, the other eligibility requirement is here where they say you should have been a California resident for 6 months or more for the year 2020 or for the 2020 tax year. So that's another eligibility requirement. You should have been a resident of California for the 2020 tax year. And also here it states that you should be a California resident on the date the payment is issued. That's also another eligibility requirement. You should be a California resident on the date the payment is issued. And here is a note which says to receive your payment, you must have filed a complete 2020 tax return by October 15th. So this is one of the major things you must have done, and this is one of the main eligibility requirement. As you see, they again mention it here. You should have filed your 2020 tax return by October 15th, 2021. And they continue to say, however, if you applied for an individual taxpayer identification number, ITIN, but did not receive it by October 15th, 2021, you must have filed your complete 2020 tax return on or before Feb 15th, 2022. And so those are the eligibility requirements, and if all of those tick on your side, that means you'll be able to receive your payment on the specified dates. And I made a video explaining when you're supposed to receive your check. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and see you next time.